Yo. Hey, we're coming to you live from Arthur Brown's page today. We still are Good Medicine with Standing Rock Youth Council. Just coming to you live on a different platform today. If you'd be so kind as to grab your phone, tag someone, share it, add Arthur. Okay, I'm going to do the same here. All right. I'm going to like it. I'm going to share it. Okay. Bam. Boom. We're live. I see Image is on. Thanks for checking in, Image. All right. Good. Hey, we're going to get our fitness on today, get our workout. Before we get started, we're going to roll, baby, roll. Loosen up these muscles. Before activation, okay, we're going to want to mash our muscle tissue, get all that lactic acid out. Ooh, because I've been sitting around all day long. Yeah. All right, just going to mash my glutes today. Hey, just because they're sore. We're not majorly working on the glutes today. But, hips. What's the time frame, Art, on rolling out the muscles?
3 to 6 minutes, based off our new certification out there. 3 to 6 minutes. Still not sure if we got it correctly.
6 to 10.
Oh, yeah, 6 to 10.
6 to 10 minutes. 6 to 10 minutes, you're going to want to roll out the muscle tissue.
So for if you guys, foam rolling is brand new for you guys. Like I said, for us, you can use a really soft foam roll. You get the one with a little bit harder outside. You can use a PVC pipe. We're using inner tubing of a vinyl. So for us, one way I kind of break it down for people is starting off right away. It's going from your calves. For us, you're sitting down, you're laying back, you have it on your calves, you move your feet inside out, you move your toe up and down, create that flossing for us to break down those muscles. Right there, just to, like I said, like for us mashing that muscle, a lot of the scar tissue we have, we gotta break it up to loosen everything up. The only way to get rid of pressure, get rid of that tightness, the achiness, is with pressure. So for us, using foam roll is a great way of using it. I normally go from our calves to our hamstring to our glutes. Then as I go to our lower back and upper back at the same time, we flip over, we get the inner part of our calf, then we get our inner thighs, we get our hip flexors, then we flip to get to the outside of it. So we work on that muscle outside of our calf. Then we get our outside of our IT band, but you don't want to press exactly on the IT band. You want to push around it. So a little bit more on your quads, a little bit more on your hamstring area, and you want to hit your glutes. There's a lot more other ways, but that's kind of the way I like to do it. Kind of hit everything. If you ever heard of a lacrosse ball, it's just a really hard, dense ball. You can use a baseball, softball, some ways to. It's the exact same idea of foam rolling. For us, just to loosen up the muscles before movement, before working out. If you have some tight muscles that you know you need to hit before, it's very important to do. For me, I always do my feet and my glutes a lot. So for us, the very first thing we're gonna do today, so for our prehab, we have our fire hydrants to get some glute activation, to get our hip flexors going too. We got some switch sevens, open up our hips a little bit. For us, we're gonna do a lot of stability work today. So a lot of hip flexor work, a lot of stability, so always engaging our core. Then after that, for our second part, for our prehab, we have plank series, so we're going on a forearms plank, keeping our core tight, feet a little bit wider, nice flat back. We're breathing, we're working on our side. So like I said, progressions, we always talk about it. Find where you're at exactly with the progressions. If you need to go on your knees, don't be ashamed of it. Like I said, for us, we need to find that starting point for all of us. So that's gonna be our first part for our prehab. Then we got our 3 circuits that we've been doing recently for the last few weeks. Our first circuit, we do 4 exercises for 4 sets. Then we get into our second circuit, we have 3 exercises for 3 sets. Our third circuit, we have 2 paired exercises, but only for 2 sets. So for us, we kind of try to pick up the tempo week to week. Like I said, for us, there's a lot of core, so it's not so much of feel it heavy on your legs or your hamstrings, your quads. You're not really feeling it there today. So today's gonna be a lot of core work, a lot of stability, a lot of balance. So you're gonna be breathing really hard because we'll be focusing on that core.
All right, good. Hey, we're gonna get started here. But before we do, Standing Rock Youth, today is the day bringing awareness here for, again, no dapple, stopping the easement or the extension of the easement. So let's get all that information out there and across the desk of President Biden so we can stop it. But again, we want to run today. They have already started. They're just about to cannon the Cannonball area. They started in Fort Yates, and then they're going to continue to run throughout the rest of the day. It's about minus 15 or 0 degrees out there, so
It's cold.
we are going to run. We're going to run as soon as we're done with this workout. We got a bike path right here. We're just going to hit that trail. We're going to get to running. Hey, and again, it's being in solidarity again with our relatives there in Standing Rock, and wherever you're at in the United States. Hey, run for the cause. Hey, just show your support. Nobody's watching. We don't have any film cameras. Nobody's going to be following us. All right. So, but we're going to do it because we want the youth to know on Standing Rock that we're in full support here. Hey, full support here. No dapple.
No dapple. All right, let's go. So for us to get started, we're gonna start out with fire hydrants. So for us, I'll show the side view. So for us, we'll be on kneeling down, arms will be facing straight down. We're gonna be opening up our hips. So for us, make sure for us we're not opening up our hips too much. We want to open it up, but without rotating our torso. So we're gonna be nice, open up. In 15 seconds each side, nice, good controlled. Make sure we're breathing. Normally we do this with a band, but today we're gonna be hitting all 3 parts for a prehab. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stay with the same leg, but this time we're gonna rotate, kick back, and rotate coming back. Open, kick back, coming back in. We're staying all with the same leg. Like I said, if you need to slow it down, break it down into parts, then please do so. Like for us, it's progression, teach you guys how to do this correctly. 5 seconds. We want to make sure we're getting everything activated, getting glutes activated. 2, 1. Now this last part here, we're going to kick back, same leg, rotate back in. Kick back, straight leg, rotating back into our normal position. Go. So we'll be doing the same thing with our opposite leg. Keep that core tight, keep that torso stable. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to opposite leg now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice flat back. Open up these hips. Open up the hips. Make sure I get the head up. Flat back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to open up, kicking straight back. Go. Keep that core tight, torso stable, all hips right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time we're going to kick back, rotating back in. Go. Make sure we're breathing as we're doing this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to our switch sevens. We're going to be sitting back, open up these hips a little bit more. So for us, we have both of our feet, so make sure our feet are not too close to our body. Have it out a little bit so we'll be able to open up. We want to stay on our heels as best we can. You can put your hands behind. We'll be opening up, coming back. For us, our goal is to keep these heels down as best we can. As we get better at them, for us, we get to the progression of not having our hands behind us. For you, you will slightly start moving forward. Right, just make sure you guys control, keep that core tight, keep those hips down. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're gonna get to our plank series. We're gonna be on our forearms. For us, make sure for us, keeping our feet wide to help us out with their balance. If you want to challenge yourself, keep your feet a little bit tighter. If you really want to challenge yourself out with your forearms, a little bit wider out there. Working on the progression. 3, 2, 1, and we're holding it. Squeezing your glutes, keep your core tight, nice flat back. When we're in this position, we should be working on our breathing, getting our mindset ready for us. The rest of the workout to be the same type of feeling. Squeezing that core, that hip flexor work. Make sure we're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to our side now. Same thing, progression-wise. You go from your knee, being straight up. You're going to challenge yourself, straight feet. Here, if you want to challenge yourself more, hands and feet up. 3, 2, 1, up. Should imagine like a straight line from my head all the way through my feet. My elbow, I want to make sure the straight line. You don't want to have too much an angle and too much stress on your shoulders. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. 3, 2, 1, up. Keep making a straight line, head forward, tight core. So be squeezing your glutes to make sure your hips are up. Make sure your arm is nice and vertical. Make sure we're breathing. Just because you're squeezing your core doesn't mean for you not to breathe. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So that's the first part for our prehab, getting that core activation, our breathing pattern going, make sure our hips are opening up, get our hip flexors fired up. Like I said, for us, that's gonna be a lot of our movement today. Not gonna be too heavy on the legs, but it's a lot of it's positioning, keeping the tempo, knowing how to control your body. All right, so for us, for our first circuit, the 4 exercises that we have, first thing we have is our squat pulses. So for us, the 3 ways, 3 different legs spots I teach you guys, shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart. If I show you from the side, make sure our back's flat as best as we can. If it's slightly forward, it's all right, but we want to work on being as straight up as we can. That's normal, shoulder width apart. Narrow feet, a little bit tighter feet. If you feel like that's still too hard, make them tighter, but point your toes out to help out with it. The last part we have is sumo. But here, but for us, we're not doing normal squats, we're doing pulses. We're gonna be in that position, nice little tempo, not all the way down, not all the way up, right in between, 15 seconds. I'll tell you tight, regular, wide. That'll be the progression I'll tell you guys. So for us, the second part we have is our bear crawl hold. So on a bear crawl hold, make sure for us, we're nice flat, arms are flat. Make your hands, wherever the toes up, on our knees. We're gonna slightly lift our knees off the ground, keeping a flat back as best as we can. If it's a little bit downward angle because of our hips, it's fine. But for us, make sure for us, we're keeping that core tight, those knees off the ground. Bear crawl holds. We have our lunge pulses. We're going left leg forward. Like I said, for us, showing from the side. Nice tight core. Same tempo action. Make sure for us, not too far back, not too far forward. Be nice and centered. Wide stance. Keeping that tempo with the 15 seconds worth. Switching legs. The last part we have is Russian twist hold. We're sitting on our butt, so I'll show you guys the side view. So a lot of times Russian twist we do is going side to side, but we're just holding position. Be nice tight core, feet up, big posture. But for us, if we're struggling, you can lean back a little bit, but make sure we are having our majority of our weight on our glutes, on our butt. We're seeing this position here, but our goal is to be nice straight up, having our feet here. You might feel in your hips a little bit, then progression-wise, feet out, hands up, make it a little bit more tougher. So for us, if you want to challenge yourself, make sure you follow with us. If you want to kind of feel like, oh, okay, I need to put my hands back to help out, please do so. So those are our 4 exercises we're doing. So we got squat pulses right off the bat. We're going shoulder width apart. Nice little pulse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice little pulse. Keep it down. Keep that core tight. Heels down, big toe down. Breathe and go. During this time, except for us, it's not gonna be a lot. It won't be a lot of stress, but for us to be the controlled part is the biggest thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're gonna bear crawl holds down. So if we're only doing one on that one, next set we'll pick it up to doing 2, then 3, then the last one, mix it up on you guys. Bear crawl holds, 3, 2, 1, up. Keep our knees nice and close to the ground, flat back. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Bring the knees
5,
down a little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna be in our lunge pulses now. We start with our left leg forward, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Breathe. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switching legs. Make sure for us our front leg, heels down, big toe down. Nice, good balance. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good now, check them out. Russian twist holds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold that position here. Feet up, tight core, eyes up. Try to squeeze our back as best we can so it puts us in an upright position. Good, holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So that's our first part for a circuit. Squat pulses, bear crawl holds, lunge pulses, and our Russian twist holds.
All right.
So for us, make sure for us, we're gonna keep up with that tempo. Make sure you keep that core tight. Make sure we're breathing. Like I said, for us on the squat pulses, it's small little range of motions, but I'm pretty sure we're feeling it all. Shake up your legs, give you guys a little time. You guys enough time to get back to our positions. Squat pulses, shoulder width apart. Then the next one we're gonna do is be sumo right after it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pulses. Down, nice slight little movement. Heels down, big toe down, tight core. Make sure we have a flat back. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sumo. Feet a lot wider, toes out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same thing, not all the way up, not all the way down. Keep that core nice and tight, good base, heels down, big toe down, squeezing that back. Make sure we're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got bear crawl holds. Like not a lot of movement, not a lot of taking big steps. Whereas a nice small range of movement, nice stable positions. You're still gonna feel that work in your legs. You got lunge, lunge, lunge. Left leg, let's go left leg first. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 15 seconds worth here.
Ooh, yeah.
Tight core, make sure we're breathing. Upright chest, make sure we're not leaning forward. Three, 2, 1. Switching legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Carry legs. Got Russian twist holds. Make sure we keep a nice flat back. Upright posture best as we can. 3, 2, 1. Everyone up. Use that core. Find that nice balance. You start with your hands on your knees to help with your balance. Start moving those hands off. Pick these hands up. Four, 3, 2, 1. There's a second set there of this first circuit. Nice tempo. Make sure we're breathing. Keep everything together. Really focus on posture. Going for 15 to 20 seconds. Make sure first we're breathing throughout that 15 seconds, not holding everything in. So third set here. So for us, last one we did was just normal base, sumo. Now we're gonna add in the nice narrow, tight feet this time. Shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice pulse. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo. Toes out wide. Feet a little bit wider than your base. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get that nice, good tempo. Heels down. Big toes grabbing the ground. Flat back. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Narrow feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, good tempo. Tight core. Breathe. Find somewhere to focus on. If you're feeling burning, say we're feeling it here too with you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bear crawl holds. Nice, good position. 3, 2, 1. We're up. Up. Lunge pulses. Lunge pulses. Go left leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice little tempo, nice little pulse up and down. Keep that core tight, flat back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Russian twist holds. Finish up this third set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep everything together, nice tight. Off of our knees. Hands up. Feet out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third set right there. We're on the finish line of this first circuit here. Like I said, for us, a lot of movements, maybe individually they're not very difficult, but when you do them all together, you start feeling your quads, your glutes, your hip flexors. For me, I'm feeling a lot of it in my quads for myself, just holding that position, that tight core, that breathing.
Good, good. Hey, always remember, hey, you want at least some joint stiffness when you're holding certain poses. Okay, really important.
Finish up the last set for the circuit here. Same thing, let's look at the tempo, nice tight core. Feel like your form was the best on the last one to give you guys a little longer break this time. Just kill this last set of this first circuit. Take a breath. Let's go. Squat pulses, shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tight core, pushing. Keep your heels down, big toes down, flat back, tight core, and make sure we're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo, sumo, sumo. Toes out wide. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Small pulses. Keep that core tight. Make sure we're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tight feet, narrow feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure we're breathing. Like I said, if you're feeling your quads, your glutes, your hamstring, push through it right now. We're almost through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bear crawl holds. Three, 2, 1. Come up. Holding it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, up, up. We got lunges, lunges, lunges. Left leg first. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, my legs. Woo. Feel it. Feel my quads. Feel my inner part of my thighs. Let's go. Russian twist holds. Follow us all the way through this. 3, 2, 1. Everyone up. Hands on your knees. Holding it, holding it. Ooh. Ooh. Hands off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's the first circuit right there. Squat pulses, bear crawl holds, lunge pulses, each leg, Russian twist holds. A lot of coordination stuff we're doing. The movement maybe not very big, very subtle, but holding those positions, really making us focus on our technique, our form, make sure our feet placement is correct. Because when you start getting fatigued in these movements, you feel like your body starts getting lopsided. One arm gets a little more work than the other. One leg gets a little bit more work than the other, and you get fatigued very fast. So for us, we're getting to our second circuit now. 3 exercises, 3 sets here. So the three movements we'll be doing V-ups. So V-ups for us, you start with your hands being behind you, so I can show you from side view. Hands being behind you with our feet, be opening up. You can lean back to help with your body get some momentum to bring it back up. Nice, slow, bring it back up. But if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, hands off, tight core, breathing out, breathing through. So for us, as we be doing V-ups, without your hands having behind you, if you need to, please do so. Then we're gonna get into our mountain climbers. Nice, good tempo. With our hands, like so for us, you can do it multiple different ways. For us, we did shoulder width apart, bring your knees up, nice good tempo. Or you want to go a little bit faster, more of a running, or if you want to hop into it. 3 different variations, find which one's more comfortable for you. Remember, we're doing it for 3 sets, so maybe you want to challenge, after the first one, it feels pretty easy. Second one, challenge yourself, maybe do a hopping one, maybe go a faster tempo. But make sure you guys are finding that out. Nice flat back, make sure we're not shifting around too much. Last part we have is our pulse plank. We'll be on our forearms, feet be wide. We use our forearms to move us forward and back. 15, 20 seconds holding this position. Right here, if you want to challenge yourself, move your hands out further. The further out your hands are, the more stress you have on your core and your midsection, so it makes it a little more difficult to do these movements. One way to challenge yourself, right? Those are 3 exercises we're going to do for 3 sets. You guys know 5-7 second break. Breathing, like I said, for us, the first thing we got is our V-ups. You need to put your hands back, please do so. If you don't, challenge yourself, get those feet up, 15 seconds worth. Within that 15 seconds, give you guys a little challenge. Try to hit 15 within those 15 seconds, 1 for every second. So we'll start getting our positions. Three, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure we're breathing straight up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So mountain climbers. Get our positions, tight core. Make sure you find that tempo for us. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure with our arms, we're not too far back because we kind of start getting hunched over. Put our shoulders over our hands. Flat back, tight core. Bring those knees up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pulses. Stay in this position. 7-second break. Make sure for us. Nice good movement. You want to challenge yourself out. Put your hands out a little bit further out. Go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure we're breathing. If you need to make your feet a little wider to help with your balance, do so. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Little break. If you need a little squirt of water, get some real quick. We're gonna hit these next 2 sets back to back. You got V-up, so for us, if you kind of felt like you need to put your hands down, challenge yourself. Make sure you work with your body movements. Leaning back helps out with you bringing your feet up. If you want to make it a little harder, you have your hands back, but just bring those legs up only. So that's a lot more work on your hip flexors. Mountain climbers, nice flat back. Make sure our shoulder Our shoulders a nice straight vertical path. We're leaning far back. We start getting our back hunched over too far forward. We start kicking our butts. Make sure our shoulders are nice and vertical to help with our posture, help with our balance. And our plank pose, like I said, for us, we're in a plank position. We're just rocking. You either use your forearms, push you forward and back, or use your ankles to push you forward and back. Let's go 5 seconds, get V-up positions. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice vertical path with your arms. Bring those knees up, flat back, tight core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pulses. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Getting right through this. Let's go. V-ups, V-ups. Last set for the second circuit here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Two more of the second series here. Last set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pulse. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Yeah. Posture, core activation, and some good work.
All right. Hey, we got end of circuit number 2. We got one more. Gino, Daniel, thanks for checking in. One more circuit, coupled with some core workouts. Hey, and then after this, we got our run. Hey, our awareness, our Standing Rock Youth Run. Hey, and so make sure, hey, wherever you're at in the United States here, let's get that run. Let's bring awareness to No Dapple. How you doing out there, Image? You good? You're good. Hey, progress, Image, progress. We got to start somewhere.
So for our third circuit here, we have two little pairs. So first thing we have is our flutter kicks. So for us, the goal, I've been challenging some of you guys that have done flutter kicks, scissor kicks before. That's for us to have our hands on our butt to make it easier. But for us, a lot of times when we have our hands behind our butt, we're not activating our core. We have our hands nice and out so you help with our balance part. So think about your belly button, trying to make it touch the ground. If you need to slightly lift your shoulders to help make sure that lower back is having contact with the ground. And nice small, if you point your toes, that's fine. But a lot of times you point your toes, it makes it a little difficult to keep that nice flat back. Keep your toes dorsiflex, toes up to our body. It makes it a little bit easier for us to keep this posture, keep a nice tight core. Because this is a hip flexor exercise, but it's also a core stabilizer. Make sure we're breathing as we're doing this. So we have flutter kicks, and with that we have our single leg hip bridge, but with extended. So for us, have our hips up, our heels close to our butt, be straight legs. So for us, one thing to make sure too, squeezing our back, help with our balance. You can put your hands out wide too. Tight core. So for us, like we're on grass, so we might have a hill that might want to put us down. For us, we need to be better with our hand placement here. Have our hips up, coming back down, hips up, back down. So as soon as our butt touches the ground, explode our hip up. Keep this leg nice and straight. We'll be switching our legs for this exercise. So first pair is flutter kicks. Then we have a single leg hip bridge with extension, all right? 2 sets, 15. Well, we'll make it 20 seconds for both of these. 20 seconds will be good. Then for us, we'll get into the next pair. I'll discuss, give a little time in between it, and we get right after it. All right, we have flutter kicks, hands off your butts, hands wide to help with their balance, belly button through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure we're breathing. I'm sure you're hearing us. We're breathing this hard right now because we're trying to keep this our lower back touching the ground. We're trying to keep this core nice and tight. Make sure we're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels close to our butt. Let's go left leg down. Right leg's gonna be extended out right away. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 15 seconds worth. Butt touch the ground. Explode up. All the way through. Don't cut it short. So if you have to reset after each one, that's totally fine. 10 seconds. Come on. Oh boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure we're breathing. Tight core. Extending all the way through. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. 10 seconds here. Straight into flutter kicks. Back to the single leg hip bridge with extension. Make sure we're breathing. Nice tight core. Keep everything locked in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg down, right leg coming up, nice and extended. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Switching legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Give you guys some rest time as I'm going through this next pair we have. We're on the finish line now. Finishing it through. Let's go. So for us, just like we did with the flutter kick, exact same idea with scissor kicks. You make that make your belly button touch the ground, lower back, make contact with the ground. Hands nice and wide to help with their balance. Scissors will go over the top, about 6 inches off the ground, over on top, nice, quick. Make sure we're working on breathing during that time. Then we have a Russian twist crunches. Then for us, be in the same position. So for us, be nice and tight, so I'll show you guys from the side view. Tight core, feet up, coming up. And for us, we're not able to crunch up like that. Put your hands behind you, kind of like a V up, but more just kind of bring your knees close to your body. Nice good tempo. Keep your nice crunch in the middle, but without hands, same thing. Working your balance, your coordination. So we're breathing. That's our next pair. Give you guys about another 10 seconds. We got about 4 minutes to pump these two out. Kind of answer some Q&As, kind of reach out whoever's out there, see what's going on. Maybe on our next workout we got is Thursday. Thursday is our next
4:30.
Thursday, 4:30. So for us, if you guys have some questions, maybe you guys want to focus on something today. If you guys are doing it with us, you guys can tell it's a lot of core work, a lot of stability, a lot of posture. We're working on a lot of those movements, nothing too big, nothing big steps, nothing like that. Just kind of holding our positions as long as we can with good posture. All right, so let's get into it. Got scissor kicks, over and back, belly button, try to go through the ground, lower back, keeping contact, hands nice and wide, work with our breathing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Russian twist crunches. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Make sure we're holding that breath. Make sure we keep our core nice and tight. We're breathing in between each one. It doesn't have to be after each rep. Maybe it's 3 reps. Take a deep breath out. Breathe back in. Keep it going. Keep that core nice and tight. Let's finish this up. We're on the finish line now. Let's pump it out. Scissor kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Russian twist crunches. Let's finish it up. Finish line.
Ooh boy. Finish line, baby.
Go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a fun one.
Oh.
So for us now, we're finishing out with our post tab, our cool down. So for us, one thing we're gonna do today for a cool down. So if you don't have a foam roller, maybe you guys have a baseball, go in your room real quick, grab something a little bit hard. I don't know, there's a couple things you can use. I don't know, a hard toy, something that's a little bit where it won't jab your body. But for us, we're gonna finish up with our foam roll cool down this time. Teach you guys how to use this a little bit better, maybe certain muscles. For me, like I said, one thing I feel a lot in is my hips, my quads. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the hamstrings. You guys see my uncle starting with it already. The hamstring. So you go one leg, 2 legs. So when you're first getting introduced to it, go 2 leg and back. You're using our hands, push us forward and back. So it is slightly like a core exercise because we have to keep our body up. That's why I really tell athletes, people I'm working with, to use foam rollers, because it is also an ab exercise, core exercise at the same time. Get our hamstrings, pushing our toes inside and out. Breathing. You want to hit about 15 to 20 seconds on each part of your muscles. Maybe somewhere that feels a little bit tighter than others. Like I said, even if you have a toy, like say you have a ball or something, you have a ball, you want to put it right in that spot, tight, pushing down with our toe, pushing inside and out. It's called a flossing technique. So just moving around, toes forward and back. We get the different part of our hamstring working all the way down. So if you want more force on the part of your muscle. Lean forward into that body, into that muscle. Want to make it a little bit heavier, crossing one leg into it. Move it inside out to feel a little more pressure there. If you guys have bad hamstring, you guys pull your hamstring in college, hip flexor, groin, quads. For us, this is something really great to do because all that scar tissue you guys have built up from when you were younger, when you're an athlete, or maybe just some past injuries. It's a great way to get those things out, get some oxygen through those muscles to pump all that bad stuff out of there. So for us, we're doing that both sides, working on our calf. Same thing with our calf, rolling forward and back. If you want to roll, you got one leg up, you want more pressure, crossing both legs.
All right. All right. Good, 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 good. Hey, we're going to finish up. Coach Zabo. Coach Zabo. Thanks for checking in. Taryn's checked in. We got to get the Taryn Estes boot camp going down there in Batesland. Down in Pine Ridge there.
Plan on there.
Thanks for checking in. Trey, thanks for checking in. Hey, Daniel. Jalen Boyd checking in. Zeke Prado. Oh, that's me. Kimberly, thanks for checking in. Dylan, checking in for the first time, Dylan. Octavio, thanks for checking in. Is Mirella? Hey, Jordan, Hermanson, Hermie, thanks for checking in. All right, Hermie, thanks for checking in, everybody.
So like I said, for everything we did today, guys, like I said, for us, we really focus on our core, our stability, our movement. So a lot of this stuff is just not just to be an athlete, but just for daily living. For us, we want to create that strong core because if you're in an area in the Midwest where there's a lot of ice, a lot of slipping, a lot of sliding, you want to have a strong core because there's many times for me doing the type of workouts like this help me from falling, hurting myself. I see many people fall out there, but just kind of help yourself control and just, like I said, having those strong muscles in those parts help your body move around a lot better. You have more control of yourself. If you don't feel like you have a lot of to control yourself, maybe like weak hamstring, just muscles that feel weak all of a sudden, working out, doing this small stuff with us, like it wasn't a lot of strenuous work. We didn't ask you to jump, we didn't ask you to do a lot of hard movements, but a lot of it was just working on your posture, stability. We gave you a lot of progressions. So for us, like if this is your first time coming out here and learning these type of things, this is a great kind of first week doing all this type of stuff. Even if you do this same workout for twice a week, it's gonna improve, it's gonna challenge you, and of course we'll find ways to make it a little bit harder for you guys.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, we got any questions out there? Hey, feel free to hit us up. Hey, Christine, thanks for checking in. Go ahead and hit us up. Hey, on Facebook, Arthur Brown, Zeke Prado, 365 Athletics. Hey, thanks for joining the Standing Rock Youth Council page, along with, again, our Good Medicine program that's ongoing, hey, for our youth, and it's all via Zoom or Facebook Live. So if you want any of our videos, our workout videos, you can punch in Zeke Prado 365 hey, at YouTube, and you're gonna get several videos that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So feel free to inbox us, send us a message. If you have any questions, had a great conversation about nutrition last night. So it's always about growth, it's always about learning, okay? It's always about mindfulness, okay? Mental toughness, physical, spiritual, mental, hey, all aspects of who we are as human beings. So other than that, hey, Standing Rock Youth, we're gonna get a little run here, as we said we would, to be in solidarity with our relatives out in Standing Rock, taking that run from Fort Yates to Cannonball. So, other than that, you got anything?
So, thank you guys for, like I said, joining us. Get ready for the next workout.
We're out.